All right, guys, welcome back to More Ignorance in Basketball. Now, the Suns just beat the brakes off the Heat. I know it's only, the score says 110 to 100, but if you didn't watch the game, they were dominated from, the second quarter? Okay, I'll be nice. The second half. I mean, Chris Paul and Devin Booker didn't play a second in the fourth quarter. Everybody, except for one person, was excellent today. We saw a lot of things. We saw some Torrey Craig minutes. I'm going to get into a lot of shit. I wrote a lot of notes on my list. But let's just start off with the main points of the game. So, like I said, they kept the Heat to 100. I would say even less because, again, they didn't even really have to play the fourth quarter. So, let's get into the team shit. So, they kept the Heat shooting 41% from the field, or 42, I'll round up. 36% from three. Now, I remember the first half, I think the Heat shot 33% from the field. They had a good third quarter. Actually, when the full bench went in, the lead went from 20 to 10, and I was like, fuck, here we go. And then Monty started with the full bench again to start the fourth, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But you know what? The man knew what the fuck he was doing. That's why he's the coach and I'm ignorant in basketball. We both stick to our strengths, and I can respect that. But I was nervous, I'm not going to lie, because I was like, fuck, they blew this lead. It was 20, now it's 12, and then it's going to go to 8, and then they're going to be tied, and then we're going to have one of those fucking games where they blow it. But Cam Johnson hit some big shots. Cameron Payne stepped up. Torrey Craig, we saw a lot of Torrey Craig minutes today. I'm telling you, I feel like he's really going to take those Nader minutes. Because when I see him, he's basically kind of a mix between Cam Johnson and Nader. That's kind of what I see him as. I think he's basically a more athletic version of Nader, let's be honest. I don't know if he'll drive as much, but he's more of a vet. He's more athletic, and he's probably a better defender. So I think he's going to take his minutes. I really do. Especially because Nader hasn't really been hitting threes a lot lately. It's I don't know. I like Nader, but I don't know. I kind of like what I'm seeing from Torrey Craig. What do you guys think? But I got to give a fucking shout out to DeAndre Ayton, because as much as I call him out when he's a pussy, he was fucking great today. 17 points, 3 assists, 16 boards. He was super efficient in 34 minutes. But defensively, this man was amazing offensively and defensively today. He contested so many shots from fucking everybody. Point guards, shooting guards, threes, from fucking, what's his fucking name? Oh, Adebayo. from Bam, from everybody. Defensively, he was amazing today, and he didn't get in foul trouble. He didn't get into foul trouble. He was just contesting. He was excellent. I think this may have been his best game. And again, just like the Lakers last game, who the fuck is going to guard him? Bam is too small. He's the best defender inside. Who the fuck is going to guard him? What's his fucking name? Kelly Olynyk? Hell no. So I was like, this motherfucker better get to work. And the first two plays, he was guarded by Jimmy Butler because they switched, and he kind of fumbled the ball, and I was like, oh, hell no. Here we go. Here we fucking go. But I got to give this man credit. He pulled through, and he had an excelente game, and that is Spanish, guys. Come on. The funny thing is the Heat shot better from three than the Suns did. The Suns only shot 32%. So, if you can get a blowout win like that, again, I know it's only 10 points, but really it's 20-something. Because, the bench comes in and they fuck shit up. You guys know how it works. But if you can shoot 32% from three, against, what were they before this? I know the Heat is really fucked up. There's a bunch of teams, I think from 8 to, I can look at it now. Their standings are really close. Okay, they're still fourth. 22, yeah. Literally the difference between ninth seed and fourth seed is 2 games. So yeah, I know things are really close, but right now they are the fourth seed in the East. And they fucked them up on their home court. So this was a great fucking win for the Suns. I really don't have any complaints except for one. Sarge was terrible today again. He was bad. Sarge was bad again. And I'm a little bit worried. Let me go through what he had. Yeah, He only played 12 minutes. He had 2 points, 2 assists, and a bunch of fouls. Not great defense, a bunch of turnovers, a bunch of fouls. I was like, it's looking like the other day. He wasn't good. But let's go through everybody because I don't know what everybody scored because I'm not a robot. I'm only human. So Ayton gets the game ball. I know Booker did his thing too. I don't know his numbers yet, but hey, we'll get to it, I promise. Bridges did his thing. He had 12, 3, and 3. Chris Paul, I guess he didn't play in the fourth, but he had 8 points, 9 assists, 3 boards. Yeah, Booker had 23, 3 assists, 5 boards. And that's without even playing in the fourth, so that's really impressive. Crowder gave you 13, 3 boards, 1 assist. Cameron Payne had not. He played 22 minutes. Cameron Payne had 9 points, 5 assists, 3 boards. Torrey Craig, 10 points in 21 minutes. He had 3 boards and an assist. How do you guys feel about Torrey Craig? I kind of like him. I think he's going to be here to stay. And, trade deadline is in a couple of days. We're really going to see what happens. I'm so interested to see if the Suns are going to make moves. Because if they don't, I guess the Torrey Craig move still kind of makes sense. But it would be kind of weird. Like, why would you need a 4. I know the fucking GM knows what he's doing. He's clearly a very intelligent guy. So to get another 3, like to get a 5th 3 just seems kind of weird. I feel like they have to be at least trying to make a move, right? Galloway did his thing. He had 6 points. He only played 13 minutes. And he was really good defensively, too. I noticed that. He did his thing tonight. We went over Sarge. He was fucking terrible. And that's pretty much it. Everybody else was just trash minutes. It's interesting. Kaminsky didn't play today. But, guys, this was a fucking great win. I've got no complaints. The defense was muy bien, and that is also Spanish. I got no complaints. Like, their defense today was fucking excellent. They look like the best defensive team in the league. They look like the best defensive team in the league for those 3 quarters. I would say like 2.5. I think when the full bench came in, things get a little shittier. Of course, if you're going like 5 bench players against 2 starters and 3 bench players, like usually things aren't gonna, be that great unless your bench is just amazing. And this bench is deep. I think, they don't have a lot of like household names, but I think that just the way that they're coached and the system that they run, they play together and they play well. I still think they need some more like athleticism as far as big men go, and I will say that every damn episode until the trade deadline is over. But they've been playing well, and again, like I've been saying, like when the playoffs come around, how important is like Cameron Payne really going to be? Or how important, I think Sarge might be kind of crucial, but like how important is like Kaminsky going to be? I think they're going to be playing pretty heavy minutes. And I think that they're either going to have Booker or Chris Paul on the court at all times. Unless they're just playing a terrible team, which the West is so stacked, that's obviously not going to happen. So I'm excited. What did you guys think of the game? What did you notice? Again, I'm going to ask the question, what trades are you guys looking out for in the next couple of days? What do you think this team needs? I'm fucking excited. Great win. Do you think this is Ayton's best game? Because I kind of do. I was so impressed by his defense today. Again, if I'm going to shit on him when he's fucking pussy, I got to big him up when he balls out. And he fucking balled out today for sure. 17 points, 16 boards, 3 assists, and I think he only had like 3 fouls. Against a team like Miami, that's impressive. So, give this man his credit. And that's really it. I don't need to drag this shit out too long. That's all I got for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.